Hey, welcome to SAB Chronicles, aka the COVID Chronicles. We're going to dive deep into the teachings of a few of our CEO Action Pod groups spanning from 2020 all the way to 2024. This series takes us through the fire of COVID to post COVID, and now who really gives a care about COVID? If you listen to this series, you're going to gain inside knowledge of strategies of the past and strategies of the future. Hold on to your seats as you're about to get a PhD in business. Buckle up and let's get rolling. Hey, are you looking to scale your business from five figures to six figures or six figures to seven figures? If you are, I have the perfect thing for you. What I want you to do today is I want you to go download a book. This book is going to take you through my 3-pillar system. It's 100% free. All you have to do is go to growfast.cash. I say again, go to growfast.cash and you're going to be able to download my free international best-selling book, which is called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. You can take that book. It's going to help you scale your business to the next level. Again, go download it. Be good, be brief, be gone. Growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash. Enjoy. All right, cross-selling, my favorite thing. I get sucked into cross-selling all the time. All right. You know, I was on, actually right before this meeting, I was looking for some new Scotch glasses. And so oddly enough, I only needed 2, but the cross-sell on this website was beautiful because it automatically, something popped up underneath and it says, well, hey, let's add 2 more, plus in a neat little gift box and some little things you can throw in the freezer and freeze them and all this stuff, right? So they just sucked another $90 out of me. Right? Great cross-sell promotional stuff. So you got to look at that and look at those products and how you can mix and blend them to create more cash flow that takes you into first quarter. Okay. Email marketing, it's always going to be king. Always going to be king. Okay. I've sent out to some of you the best email marketing headlines. I've used that for a long time. If somebody can remind me in the CAP group, I'll post that in there because, I mean, there's one in specific and it just went out not too long ago, but it got a 65-70% open rate and about, a 30-40% click-through rate. So it's great, right? I mean, but you got to use headlines that suck people in, especially during this stuff, because one of the best ones for me has always been borrow my brain dash whatever, right? So it's different. That's one of the ones that always gets huge reaction for me. So if somebody can remind me, I'll post that link in the CAP group, the Wolfpack group. But really good stuff. Don't try to recreate the wheel. There's already statistics for this stuff. They have all the statistics for it that they show on the site. And just don't recreate the wheel. But it's always going to be king no matter what. And there's other avenues, obviously, right? Social media. I like the grassroots effort. My favorite's JV deal promotions. I love doing JV stuff. JV stuff for me is probably the most productive thing you'll ever do because it requires about that much work. And like Will Black says, don't be a rat bastard. I'm a rat bastard.
How I was getting pulled in.
I'm a rat bastard when it comes to that, right? But everybody should be that way. Because the least amount of work you can do to get the biggest result, I mean, why wouldn't you want to do that, right? JV partnerships are always going to be the best way to do that because you can forge relationships. You pull clients in from other places. or they just refer to you, whatever the case may be. Lots of synergy there to do a lot of that kind of stuff. And if you're not doing it on a typical basis, you probably need to grab the crowbar and pull your head, bar your head out of your backside, because JV deals are the easiest cash anybody will ever make, period. Okay. It's very important to do that. And it's my favorite. Social media, that stuff's all great if you have the audience to do that, yada, yada, yada. But you'll never beat a local grassroots. I mean, Artie's perfect proof of that. I mean, Artie had probably one of the best quarters he's probably ever had. I'm imagining. Am I right, Artie?
Maybe. Sorry, I was muted. No, it's going to turn out to be a good final quarter, but it usually is. But I think we kind of had the pedal down pretty good at the end of the year.
Yeah, right. So look at that. And Artie's a great example of grassroots. I mean, he's got nice grassroots campaigns out locally because that's what he services. Now we've expanded into Florida and some other states now, but the grassroots has always been Artie's number one revenue push to this point. So look at that. Don't just think, well, that's time consuming, so on and so forth. You can't ever beat the grassroots locally, your local market. Why? That's just you as the CEO being out in the community, being a part of the community, and really driving some of that stuff home. Okay. Social proof, word of mouth, referral programs, kind of what we've already talked about. An interesting stat during Black Friday and Cyber Monday is they say 94% of consumers skip video ads. Interesting, right? 91% of unsubscribed from mailing lists, and 44% of direct mail is never opened. Here's what I think. I think it's just all about being different. Okay. Having that unique proposition is really important. Okay. Good example. Will's Robinhood loophole. I mean, that is genius. You want to talk about playing off the Robinhood effect, right? That's a genius marketing tactic right there. So you got to think of things that are creative like that just really suck in the consumer, the business, whatever the case may be, and gives them that little bit of thought, whether it's different or not. At the end of the day, it's what gets the foot in the door, right? Because that's all we're trying to do anyway with any of our campaigns for marketing or anything like that. Is we get the foot in the door, we let our sales force handle the rest. Looking to grow your business beyond 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures plus? What I want you to do is go download this book. The title is called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. It will help you grow your business past 5, 6, and 7 figure. Go download the book today, growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash, and download the book for absolutely free. Because most of you have enough unique proposition most of the time, I would think, that is enough to get their foot in the door and then move them to the next process. Okay, but you got to be creative with the things that you're doing. Personalized sales, agents, Salesforce pool, all these things are really important. Now is the time to start smiling and dialing. Everybody hates that terminology, but it's true. Smile and dial. That's what you got to do. And right now, for you in your own company, right now is the best time to start smiling and dialing, right? smiling and dialing, making those relationships. I'm going to just use Will as a great example. There'll be billions of dollars spent on credit cards on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. If only 1% even a 0.5% was able to be saved across $1 billion, I don't know what that is, but it's still a pretty damn big number. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but I'm just saying it's still a pretty damn big number. So, I know that's not probably really a true statement to say that. I'm just using it as an example. But
we've got a bunch of car dealerships, and they do not go down in business between Thanksgiving and Christmas, oddly enough.
Right.
And you would think, and those guys do $1 million. I mean, some of them do $1 million a month. I mean, it's plastic.
Yeah, right. And so looking at all that, right, it's you as the CEO of this company coming into this final quarter, or actually winding down this final quarter, should just be in that process yourself, right? And hammering that final revenue jump home, okay, as we go into the last part of this year. So, and really the point is the same point as always. Your foot's always on the gas, and you're getting your piece of one of the biggest revenue times of the year, period. The notion of, I don't ever believe in there's a bad month. It's just not something I believe in. Do businesses have them? Sure. But don't jinx yourself by saying, well, November or December is usually a bad month for me. Well, it sure as hell doesn't have to be, right? A lot of times it's a bad month for businesses because why? They take their foot off the gas, and the ones that don't are the ones that make massive amounts of revenue. I've worked with both companies, the ones that take their foot off the gas and the revenue goes down, and the ones that keep moving forward, and they have some of the best months of the year through November and December. So don't ever discount that these, from a marketing standpoint, right? Marketing and sales standpoint, these are the best 2 months ever, is November and December. Now, individual, companies that sell different products and so forth, that might be different. This might not be a good month for selling a specific widget, right? But it's all in that marketing plan or the marketing message, right? That gets people excited about something, re-excited maybe. Something old becomes something new. And that's just skillful marketing. So very important to do that. And again, like we've said, this is a level up thing, okay? You got to level up your brain, ladies and gentlemen, to get it outside of, those normal thought processes that either this isn't the best time for me, or I just should focus on my client base. Don't fall into that. Fall into the level up. Yeah, you got to focus on your client base, but focus on turning your client base into more money. Serve them, obviously, but many of you have the opportunity now going into the finish of this quarter. You have the opportunity to really slam it home, and not by new client acquisition, by what you already have. Some of you have huge lists. Now's the time to drive them home, right? Drive them home now and bring them in. Bring them in now. Okay, it just takes a little bit of marketing strategy to do that. Hey, we all want to scale our business. Hey, I have the answer for you today to help you do that. If you're looking to scale from 5, 6, even 7 figures and beyond, book called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. I'm going to give it to you for free. All you have to do is type in growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash, and you can download the book for absolutely free. I hope the book helps you this year. Take your business to the next level. Again, go grab the book, growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash. I wish you the best and grow, scale, and win. Thank you for tuning in to the SAB Chronicles, otherwise known as the COVID Chronicles. Hey, we hope you took a lot of great little golden nuggets from this episode. Follow us on social media. Follow us everywhere you can follow us for updates on all of our different series of podcasts, to include this one right here. We hope to see you back as soon as possible. And remember, you should always want to grow, scale, and win. We'll see you on the next episode.
There it is. Magnum. Holy moly.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Dear God. It's beautiful.